Hey guys, welcome to Kiss My Badge for the fans, by the fans, covering the most exciting league in the world.
Some people say most hype.
Most hype. Actually, I partly agree lah. Most hype bit lah.
Yeah.
Looking at it, we need to save football this season, guys.
Save football.
Save football. This is Matchweek 22. Going into Matchweek 22, but before that, let us go into the table standings. On top is still Manchester City after they have beaten Arsenal on the previous game. They are sitting on top. Lucky. Yeah, actually, Arsenal played better. Yeah. Yep. They are sitting on top with 53 points after 21 games. And Chelsea is actually at second spot. They drew with Moi 2-2. And they are actually at second spot, maintaining second spot with 43 points. 10 points behind City, and that is why I partly agree that we are hyped only, looking like a farmers league. So third spot.
You say this because it's not Liverpool who is 10
no,
points
if Liverpool
ahead.
also same. If 10 points also same. Yeah.
I don't remember that time Liverpool was way ahead. It's us who saying that save football. You never say save football also?
I never say because it's my team on top. Never say, but now I must
bias,
say.
Yeah, bias.
Hashtag bias. Hashtag bias.
Okay, number 3 is Liverpool after draw with Chelsea. We are actually just 1 point behind Chelsea with 42 points. We are at 20 games, so we still have 1 game in hand. West Ham is actually at 4th place with 37 points. They actually beat Norwich on Thursday previously, so they are actually sitting at 4th place. And of course, number 5 after the defeat, Arsenal is still at 5th place. Previously 4th place, dropped to 5th place. Still in contention for Europe with 35 points, but it is a guaranteed fight from Arsenal against Chelsea.
Yep. Big weekend game we have
two.
coming up.
We have two big games coming up this weekend. So stay tuned.
The big match is Manchester City versus Chelsea on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Singapore time.
It's not the earliest game.
It's not the earliest game. It's the second
earliest game. Although
game.
on Saturday it's actually early for us lah, because you can watch 8:30. Good game that.
So can Chelsea save football?
Chelsea
fans.
Shout out Elson. I will be backing you guys up. Dark blue is better than light blue.
Yeah, of course he will say that also.
Yeah, I don't know. He's scratching his head because he don't know what to say.
I don't know what blue is it also.
Manchester City is beatable. After I see the match between Arsenal and Manchester City.
That's the thing. They are. Except that they have 12 men. The referee also with them.
Well, sometimes they say champions, right, is you have the luck of champions.
That's true. Actually,
like Liverpool
yes.
when they are
we
champions,
had the luck of champions.
They are playing lousy. They are playing poorly, but yet they can win games 1-0, 2-0. Somehow they win.
The thing is, tenacity is one thing. Like Liverpool, right, most of the games that we win is because we never give up. We are tenacious. But for City, on that game itself, like really that game itself against Arsenal, right, it's damn obvious what the referee is doing. It's like not obvious lah, maybe lah. I don't want to say lah. Wait, they say I.
You see, the thing is obvious, not obvious. It's because of a penalty
or no penalty.
No penalty. Yeah.
No, Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah. It's that penalty that brings your side the downfall.
Yeah.
With or without the referee help, we just say it first, Okay, it's after that the referee keep on siding City.
No, before that they should have a penalty with the VAR. For Odegaard.
Yeah, but the thing is, they already 1-0 up.
Yeah.
Okay, if let's say there's no penalty, there's no red card, the worst scenario you guys are looking at is a draw. But that game itself, Arsenal players are very hyped up. So the chances of you guys being to drop that 2 points is very low. It's that penalty that crushed their morale.
Penalty, continue with red card, continue with all the other things. And 10 men Arsenal against 11 play Chelsea.
And look, their winning goal came in the 93rd minute.
Yes, and he was a bit lucky.
For a 6 6-minute injury time during a 6-minute injury time.
And I also finally agree with you. Don't play that guy anymore.
Who?
Can you say his
Granit,
name? He who shall not be named. Can you say his name? He who shall not be named.
No more.
Granit Xhaka.
Yep.
See, I told you.
Because
Don't play him.
he's like good in some games, and just the big,
Lousy in most games.
Actually, he is not bad at the first part until that
the penalty, right?
he doesn't need to do that. And it's part and parcel of his game that he does that. Every time he's in the penalty box, he becomes clumsy. Actually, he's okay. Even the previous game, he was actually, like you say,
He was okay. It's just that game he just lost his.
He needs
But
to
that's
make a
him.
mistake.
That's normal for him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, but even with Granit Xhaka, with Arsenal, they gave City a fright.
Yeah.
And I think most of the first 20 minutes, right, City was trying to. They are struggling. They struggle against
Yes.
Arsenal.
Yep.
Right. So even though I think they are hosting Chelsea at home at Etihad, but I think Chelsea has more quality players that can give City the problems.
Correct.
And I think by this time, most of their players have recovered from COVID. I guess fit players, I think they recover faster. So I think they can be ready to face Manchester City head on and give them a challenge. I think they should know after looking at
Really?
another London club.
Also
should
have
be
to
confident, right?
also have to see who is the striker. If let's say the striker is
Chelsea don't play striker.
I mean, up front.
Lukaku apologized already.
No.
He said sorry already. Sorry.
Doesn't matter whether they play
Don't play
because
striker.
the one that is up front actually define the game for Chelsea.
Spearhead lah.
I still feel that if let's say Timo actually start first, Lukaku start later, the chances are higher. Why? Because Timo run, that defender will drain, you see. And Lukaku come in, he is clumsy actually in some ways, but clumsiness sometimes can win you free kicks. Because lean back.
Lukaku clumsy? Sure.
A bit lah.
A bit
lah. But he's strong.
He's
I
strong.
don't think his balance
So
is actually that.
yeah, so basically if let's say that fine line, Stone or whoever defender just need to pull like what happened in your game itself. Inside penalty box. Easily drop point for Chelsea City. It's just that who. If let's say tactic wise, I feel that City have a lot of games. I think the top 4 or 5, including West Ham, have a lot of games in hand. Like COVID, like even United have like 2-3 games haven't played yet. So anything can change, after we play. Of course, now sitting our club is not that good. But come back to City. If let's say Chelsea know how to play their strike force, I think City might drop point this time.
Hopefully.
Having seen both teams play, right? Chelsea against Arsenal and Arsenal against City. I'm going to say that the more vulnerable one at the moment is actually Chelsea, because their keeper is out, Mendy. Mendy is a savior, man. He's pulled off brilliant saves even in our game.
Well, they have able
Kepa?
replacement.
Are you sure?
Isn't he? I think he's quite good. Only thing he's a bit of attitude that time, right? Don't want to be substituted. Don't you think so?
He's like Granit Xhaka. He's mistake prone
You see,
in the
you think?
goalpost.
What
Yes.
do Chelsea fans think?
I think he's mistake prone. The thing is, he never played very long, so maybe this time he's a bit more motivated with Mendy, which I hope so. Right? Hope so. I'll be siding Chelsea this time. Hope so that he'll be a bit motivated. But I think with these two teams, the one who's actually still quite more stable, the whole team, I will still say City lah.
Yeah, City drop point, they benefit. So he's
that's
a Chelsea fan.
Isn't that obvious?
Actually, he doesn't see that if Chelsea wins, right? Chelsea goes further away from Liverpool.
1 point.
1 point difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
And we got
Liverpool
one game in
loses,
hand.
No,
We got one game in
one
hand.
Oh, you
point.
got one.
Yeah, we got
even
one.
even is, let's say, on same games, 1 point difference. I still feel that City should drop points, so that you two will catch up the points, and that will make a very good three-legged race itself. Yeah.
City looks the stronger side compared to
At the
Chelsea.
moment, yeah.
Chelsea have sometimes I see them play. They have been normal actually.
This season.
There's no
it was
special play by Tuchel's team. Actually.
Yeah, actually that's true.
If I see Arsenal's game, I get excited more.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
of Arteta's play.
Because of the players that you buy.
Yeah, maybe
You
they are
see-
playing like Manchester United actually.
Alright.
Who?
Oh,
Chelsea.
Chelsea, like boring, like nothing, like no
Obvious
strategy.
Obvious.
No, I
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to say. My notice.
suddenly, what you want to say?
Style like vegetable.
Yeah. I
No,
mean, I can only see either City winning this or it's a draw lah.
Me,
nowadays,
same for me.
I think nowadays the big games itself, the hype is very huge amongst the players itself. So if the game stays 11 players aside, it will be a very nice cracking game itself. But if one team just have a red card, it will be a
He
one.
knows. Maybe.
Yeah, like yours. I saw your team.
Arsenal's statistics with red card.
Very high. The best. The
Yeah,
best team to
Yes,
get red card.
Arsenal. Yeah, that's what you guys to know. Arsenal has reached a record of red cards in the Premier League. The highest already. now.
Highest.
Record already.
A record that both of us don't want to get.
Out of a team of 25, I think we tank one man.
But this game, City versus Chelsea, it would be nice if 11 men aside.
Yeah,
But it must
it will be exciting, huh?
be aside. But don't be like the Liverpool Spurs Champions League game. First goal only can off the TV. So
Because that one Spurs.
That's Spurs.
nothing.
This one, I think, if the game plays out like Arsenal versus City, which is very exciting, end-to-end stuff, which one team controls a bit more, right? It will be exciting. I will watch it. If let's say first 20 minutes, like really like Liverpool
Spurs, Champions League.
offline, really offline, go and play FIFA better.
I think Chelsea have an edge because why?
So that's your prediction, yeah?
I predict it might be a draw. I feel that it's a draw.
It could be a draw. It could
Because
be a draw.
City has really went to third and fourth gear in the Arsenal game. You know, even with 10 men, you guys are quite controlled itself. It's just that they have one or two.
Yeah, they cannot penetrate until the last minute.
Yeah, so basically
Last
they
96
already
minutes,
use up players, and some of the players are getting old. They're like De
But they
Bruyne.
got 16 days of rest. Doesn't it count
From
for
now
something?
onward, right?
Doesn't it count for
this
something?
guy next season the team go relegation. Yeah, been supporting him. He's just trying to.
Banter lah, it's banter lah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
back to it. Like De Bruyne, he's in and out of the medical table. You know, play 3 games, injured for 5 games.
Hotel lah for him is okay.
Yeah. So a lot of the players, right,
Vacation.
it's not consistently there. Like Foden is sometimes he's not playing, and now Sterling is like in and out. You know, not first 11 players anymore. It also will create another disharmony. Suddenly, one Jack Grealish come in, you know, and suddenly he's not playing. The hype is so much. Then I think
But the
City,
result.
I think City you all bought the wrong
When
player.
you
I rather
order players from Lazada. Come on.
I think you rather buy. I think Kane will be a better purchase than him. Yeah,
I wish didn't happen.
yeah. But the thing is now, I think City may face an issue because of what Chelsea midfield can do. But Chelsea midfield, one thing I feel that their midfield is faster. The players' speed is faster.
They are more secure, I think. Kante there, Kovacic. I think they are a bit more secure defensively, but attacking wise, even though Mahrez is out at AFCON now, City has enough attacking players to trouble the defense. Except that I think with the defense of Chelsea, Rudiger is on form. He I think scored
The winning goal in League Cup, right?
League Cup, yeah. He
German.
yes, German precision. Right, Rudiger is on form. Thiago Silva has proven that he's actually the best senior defender in the
Chelsea.
league itself. and then of course the whole defense except for Mendy not being there, I think they're quite secure. So I think it's a battle of the attacking prowess of City against the really secure midfield and defense of Chelsea actually. After the two games that I watched, Chelsea and Liverpool and Arsenal against City, right? I think draw is probably the most probable result.
Don't kena red card. Kena red card, that's mean one side will get trashing in some ways.
Yeah.